You beautiful lot, Deano back here with a Spurs update. As we all know, Roberto De Zerbi has now been appointed as our new coach on a 5-year contract on gazillion millions a year. Stupid fucking amount of money they've give him up now because of their total incompetence, and now because we're so desperate. He basically writes the numbers on the cheque, doesn't he, on his wages. What do I think of him? I think he's a fantastic coach. I think his tactical awareness is on point, in my opinion, with Pep Guardiola. I know that's a big compliment, or a big statement, should I say. But it's tactically, I think he's a fantastic coach. The only problem he's got is his temperament. That's the only thing that I think puts Pep Guardiola above him, and which is why, and it's quite important, as you say, the temperament and how you treat players and how you react to defeats and to players either disciplinary situations. Whereas I think Pep Guardiola's got a more casual, lenient way of dealing with people. To a certain extent, by the way, if you fuck with Pep Guardiola, you're out, as you probably well aware. But De Zerbi's got a more fiery character and will just explode. So I'd say that's the difference. If you know about Pep Guardiola, he's also pointed out De Zerbi as being one of the coaches to watch, as upcoming, and being he was very impressed with his abilities. What do I think is going to happen? I think that the club, although they've been bent over backwards in terms of his wages and all of his demands, probably, they're not all out yet. But I'm sure there's been quite a lot in terms of he wants to have creative control on signings, which I don't think he's going to get at all. Doesn't matter what they promised him. Also on the incoming director of football. Now, I think that is a good thing, because I think that the manager and the director of football should have some sort of relationship, not necessarily straight away, but if they got a good idea of how the other one works, hopefully that makes sense to get two people like that. So that's a good thing that he's got input in that. Also with the players, again, I don't think that's going to come to fruition. I think they'll ask his opinion and then just get who they want to get, as they always do. I think him coming in was the best choice of all the candidates in terms of potentially saving us and long term. If they can keep him happy. Now, we as Tottenham fans know that that's almost impossible. And if they do keep him happy, they've been breaking a habit of a lifetime by giving him things he wants and keeping him happy in terms of signings, backing him when players are probably acting up, and when he's having a bad situation, like he's not very liked by referees. Apparently, he's one of their sort of nemesis or nemesi, whatever the word is. So when he has a blow up with them, and that might bring negative publicity to the club, it's how the club deal with him with that. Because I think that's going to happen quite a lot. I don't mind that. I don't care. I like a guy with a fire in his belly. There's negative issues regarding Mason Greenwood with him, with the other team. I'm not as hard on that with him, if I'm honest. I know the PC way of looking at this is, yeah, let's bash him because he said something wrong. But when I actually look at him, look at what he said and listen to what he said, I think he's just saying what he needs to say to get the best out of the player. Whether he actually believes that or not, who knows? Who knows what half the people walking down the street now would tell you to your face what actually is going on in their head. So I live in the real world, so I think that he's probably said that thing. He's in his team, so he said what he needs to get that player playing to his best ability. Do I agree with what Mason Greenwood did? Absolutely not. But what do you do? He's the manager of the team and he's in his team. So does he just tell the club, no, he's out? The club probably told him, no, you've got to get him in the team. You paid this money for him, or paying him this much money. Let's get the best out of him. So I'm not on his case for that. I would like to see, just to, I don't know, to appease the female fan base of the club, him to come out and say something along the lines of what I've just said, that he was saying what it needs to be said to help the player. At the end of the day, whatever happens, he wasn't found guilty in court. Now, a lot of people will say he's not found guilty, so he's innocent. But when it comes to when it suits people, they don't want to put that on them. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, I've not seen the videos of what Mason Green did, and I don't really want to. I've heard about him, that it was pretty bad. I'm not up to it, so I'm not making a complete judgment on him. He may be a horrible arsehole, but he might have done something wrong and really sorry for it. People are allowed a second chance, you know. I don't know, has he done anything since then? If not, then maybe he's learned from his mistakes. Isn't that what, even if he had gone to prison, that's what prison's about. Rehabilitation, isn't it? So, off that subject, I think we move on from that. God, I've got itchy bloody nose this morning. So do I think he's our best chance of saving us, if I'm being honest. And if we do, I think if he stays, because I know there's not a release clause in his contract about if we get relegated, but I'm pretty sure if we do, that he'll either act up or we'll find a way to out him if it doesn't suit the club. Yes, I thought I'd just check in, so I haven't checked in for a while. I thought I'd listen to like what everybody's saying about him. God, fucking hiccup, stop it. Listen to what everybody's saying about him, to try and build a bit of a better idea of what I think, especially the fan base. I know some of the content creators have got all like, I hate him, he shouldn't be our club, he's done some things wrong. Well, they're the left side of our fan base, unfortunately. I'm certainly not that side. But yeah, let's see what happens. I'm a little bit confident. I'm hoping he goes in there and kicks some of them players up the bollocks, because that's what they really need. And put an arm round them, yes, but this time I really feel this is their last chance. If this guy doesn't work, then it's 100% on the players for me, because the board have done all the best they can now, and they've brought in, for me, the best player, the best candidate to do what has been asked. If the players still don't perform, then it's all on them, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Love you all. Have a great day, and come you Spurs!